by the time the split happened, because Teddy has spoken about that, and Aaron and Damon have all spoken about that. How did that feel for you guys, being right there in the middle? Did the loyalty, the sort of, because being there when it was things, GR production was, was supposed to be the next big thing, and it could have been bigger than Bad Boy and the Rest. But when the split happened, how was it like right in the middle for you guys?
Us, by us being a backup band, and we're pretty much the last one to actually come within the company, we didn't hear a whole lot. We just knew that a split was coming. And we would talk to Gene a lot because Gene was he formulated all the practices and all this stuff. And he was the one that actually got us up there and put us up and do all this stuff. We knew Teddy, we met with Teddy, we talked to him when we saw him, but Gene was more of the go-to guy, and Donna at the time. So we really didn't know. Gene would tell us one story, and then we would hear other stories from the other side that, hey, Gene did this. Oh, no, Teddy did this. So Gene was coming back to Georgia. We from Georgia. Let's go back home. So we had a place to stay. Our moms, our families from there. So we were like, hey, we had no choice but to come back to Georgia. And luckily and blessed that Gene was like, I still want to work with y'all, and let's do this Basic Black thing.
Okay.
And that's where really we got, we were on an independent label, which was Sony Sounds of New York, which was Gene's label. And that was, She's Mine was first put out on that as an independent record. And
so also then you split off from Today as well, because they went their side, or okay.
Yeah, yep.
The big thing that we hear about with music, it's the dirty business of contracts, publishing, writing, and all that stuff.
Right.
A lot of artists have struggled with that, getting into the business and enjoying the limelight and not realizing, actually, this is a business. How am I going to get paid?
True.
Did you guys were you guys knowing what was happening? Like, if you're signing a contract, what you're signing, and publishing and writing your own stuff, or what was it like for you guys?
Well, we knew about the publishing in that situation, so we had some of that taken care of, but we still had a small, within the group, we had a small situation where, one of the members in the group, they were more friends with Gene than others. Some of us kept it real business. Some other were, more friendly with Gene. And at one point, some of the publishers that we thought we had was signed over to another member in the group, which we was like, okay, how did that happen? And blah, blah, blah. But we went through that situation. Another situation was when you're touring and you're on the road, this is what was told to us. Well, you guys, you're going to make your money from touring and all that stuff. But when you're out on the road, and checks come in, how are you going to get your money? So you need to, all your checks when they come through, just sign this paper and it'll be CO to, Griffin Entertainment. CO means care of. So that means when the check come in, he can sign it. So if a check came in for 10,000, oh yeah, you had a check in for 2,000. Y'all split this up between the four of y'all. So, some of that went on.
Wow.
But at the time, that part of the business, we really didn't know. We just assumed that, okay, we're on tour. I guess our checks will go in and get stacked up because we never went on tour as a group. We went on as a backup band where every time we did a show, that following week, we got our check.
Yeah.
Because as a backup band, we're just hired musicians.
Yeah.
So we, got our checks. But as an artist, it's totally different. Your incorporation and you're, incorporated and all that stuff, LLC. And so the checks went back here and then telling us, hey, for y'all to get paid, you would have to do this. Okay, we just worry about our show, who we performing with. Let's make sure we better than them. We ain't worry about other junk. That's what they do. They're paid to handle that, which back then we should have known, hey, we need to take care of our business.
And so the four of you really kind of didn't know about this, and you were just trusting everyone around you and stuff like that?
Pretty much, yeah. It's a sad story that every artist goes through, which I see how every artist go through it now.